Hello friends, welcome back to Wow IAS. Welcome to the discussion on daily MCQs. Today is 8th of July 2021 and now we are going to discuss 5 current affair based MCQs. चलो शुरू करते हैं. First let us discuss the question that was asked yesterday. कल का क्वेश्चन था The World Press Freedom Index is released by which organization? The World Press Freedom Index, and some of you have given the correct answer as well. So yesterday it was Divya Vasisht and Shubham Basak who gave the correct answer. The World Press Freedom Index is released by an organization called the Reporters Without Borders. Reporters Without Borders. This Reporter Without Border is a Paris-based organization and this releases World Press Freedom Index every year, and this has been happening since 2002. And in the recently released World Press Freedom Index in 2021, India ranked 142 out of 180 countries. Okay? So this is all the information that we need to know about this World Press Freedom Index. Now let's move on. Guys, a small information. Daily we are uploading MCQs and their solution in a PDF format. So these MCQs are based on the current affairs. Okay, so daily if you follow this initiative, monthly you will be getting approximately 130 high quality MCQs. Okay, which will cover all the current affair based information. So make the best use of this initiative to score maximum in your prelims examination. Okay, so now let's move on. And guys, another small information, I've given the details of the Telegram channel in the description. If you haven't joined, so do join and check the information regarding our various initiatives as well. The first question, White Flag movement to convey distress about the financial crunch of the low income families have recently started in A. Myanmar, B. Malaysia, C. Maldives and D. Venezuela. So here the correct answer is B. Malaysia. So this white flag movement was recently started because as you know, it is during this pandemic of COVID-19, lot of families, especially the low income families, they have lost livelihood. All the daily wage labor or the auto drivers or gig workers, so a lot of them have lost their livelihood. So that is the reason in Malaysia they have launched this white flag movement, where any distressed family who is facing financial crunch belonging to the low income strata, they can put a white flag out of their house. Okay, so when they put this white flag out of their house, okay, that means they are in distress. So any neighbor or any good Samaritan, okay, they can actually contribute to this family, they can help this family. Okay, so that's the thing about this white flag movement. I have given some more information here. Okay, you can just go through this. If you have any doubt, you can just ask us in the comment box. The second question, Valmiki Tiger Reserve, sometimes seen in the news, is located in A. Maharashtra, B. Karnataka, C. Bihar and D. Gujarat. Valmiki Tiger Reserve. The correct answer is C. Bihar. The Valmiki Tiger Reserve is located in Bihar. So recently 150 vultures were actually sighted in this tiger reserve, and now the forest authorities are thinking to launch a vulture conservation program in this tiger reserve. So that's why this was in news. This Valmiki Tiger Reserve is a tiger reserve which is the easternmost limit of the Himalayan terai forest in India. It is situated in the Gangetic Plain biogeographic zone. The forest has the combination of Babar and terai tracts. This is what is the information we need to know. And one of the major animal which is cited here is the Indian flying foxes. Now let's move on to the third question. Consider the following statements related to Open Network for Digital Commerce project. First one, its primary objective is to curb digital monopolies. Second one, the task of implementing the ONDC project has been assigned to the Quality Council of India. So we have to choose the correct answer. A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2 and D neither 1 nor 2. So the correct answer is C both 1 and 2. So this Open Network for Digital Commerce project, it is launched by the DPIIT, the Department for the Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, and it is going to be implemented by the Quality Council of India. This is mainly to curb the digital monopolies. So under this project, okay, the sellers, the vendors, okay, they all will be onboarded, and a price discovery mechanism it will be made to check whether are there any digital monopolies or not. Okay, so it is expected, this platform is expected to digitize the entire value chain, standardize operations, promote culture of inclusion sorry, promote the inclusion of suppliers, derive efficiency in the logistic, and enhance the value for the customers. This is the main thing, and as I told already, it will be implemented by the Quality Council of India. Okay, now let's move on to the next question, the fourth question. Consider the following statements related to the Rural Infrastructure Development Fund, RADF. First one, the main objective of the fund is to provide concessional crop loans to farmers at 7% rate of interest. The second statement, the fund is maintained by the RBI. So here we have to choose the correct answer, and the correct answer is D, neither 1 nor 2. This Rural Infrastructure Development Fund, if you see, okay, so this is a fund. Actually, why this was in news is the NABARD has sanctioned a loan under this RADF to the government of Goa for construction of phase 2 buildings of the Goa Dental College and Hospital. So that's why this was in news. Okay, so if you see this RADF, okay, so the Rural Infrastructure Development Fund, it was launched in 1995-96 by the government of India, and generally it is maintained by the NABARD. It is maintained by the NABARD. So the money under the RADF, the Rural Infrastructure Development Fund, is used for various activities like agriculture and related sector, the the social sector, and the rural connectivity. So for all of these three activities, the RADF funds will be used. In recent times, the scope of RADF has been widened to include various other activities like rural drinking water schemes, soil conservation schemes, rural market yards, rural health centers and primary centers, and also many hydropower plants. Like this, for various initiatives, the funds from this RADF will be used, and this will be maintained by the NABARD. And the agencies, okay, who can take loan from R&D are state government or union territories, state-owned corporations or state government undertakings, state government or state-sponsored organization, and Panchayat Raj institutions, SHGs or NGOs. So all of them can take money, or they can take loan, okay, from this RADF directly. Okay, so this is about the Rural Infrastructure Development Fund. Now let's move on to the next question. The fifth question. On the planet Earth, most of the fresh water exists as ice caps and glaciers. Out of the remaining fresh water, the largest proportion is found in the atmosphere as moisture and clouds. B is found in freshwater lakes and rivers. C exists as groundwater. D exists as moisture. It's a previous year CSC question. It was asked in 2013, and here the correct answer is exist as groundwater. Okay, so normally if you see the fresh water, it is only 3% of the total water that is available. Out of the 3%, the majority water is in the form of groundwater. So here you can see the information. Okay, sorry, the majority is in the form of snow caps, ice and glaciers. After this, it is the groundwater where we can find the majority. Okay, so this is the order. Okay, so majority can be found in snow caps. After that, groundwater up to 0.8 kilometers depth. After that, groundwater 0.8 to 4 kilometers depth. Soil moisture, freshwater lakes, atmosphere and rivers. This is the order of decreasing order. Okay, now let's look at the question of the day. The question of the day is, so recently we have seen a shuffle in the Union Cabinet. So the question for you is, who is appointed as the new Sports Minister of India? New Sports Minister, you have to comment the name in the comment box. Tomorrow we are going to discuss this question. Okay? So guys, these are our initiatives. We are providing Vision PT 365 material in a concised way, and you can see it is a summarized format where we have tried to ensure that you get all the information in a very concise way, so that you can revise the same information multiple times, which is very important for the cracking of civil services. So we are also providing Vision Prelims Test Series Summary, Vision Monthly Magazine Summary, and Vision Mains Test Series Summary. You can join these initiatives and make the best use of them. All the details are available in our Telegram channel, and the Telegram channel details are there in the description. Okay, so that's it guys for today. I'll see you again tomorrow with 5 more MCQs. Till then, keep studying and stay tuned. Jai Hind.